You're watching ShortStream.tv, a Kitty Hill digital community.
I'm Chris Dwyer, and tonight I'm here in my role as the Portsmouth City Council's representative to the African Burying Ground Committee. In partnership with the Music Hall, we've arranged for the Soweto Choir to sing the encore tonight at the Burying Ground, which is only a block away from where we are right now on Chestnut Street. The Burying Ground, for those of you who don't know it, was a cemetery for slaves and for free blacks living in Portsmouth. It was active in the 1700s and the early 1800s, and then sometime during the 1800s it was paved over. About 10 years ago, when a road crew was working on doing sewer work, they uncovered the first of the coffins that marked the burying ground. And since that time, we have been working on an appropriate way to create a memorial at the site. This is the only African burying ground in New England from that time period. It's a critical part of our nation's history.
All right. I addressed this topic in March or April of last year, the so-called Arab Spring, which is in the process of becoming the Arab Year, and I think this is a good time to bring it up again, because if you're not following what's going on in the Middle East these days, more especially since almost all the news is concentrated on American politics, find out about what the hell's going on over there from your own perspective. Find out what's going on over there from somebody else's perspective too. And make yourself aware of it, because the Mideast is going to blow up in our faces, and with the economic problems that we're having in this country and in Europe, the tremendous economic upheaval that's going to happen when the Middle East starts really getting itself into the chaos that it's aiming for. is going to affect everybody's life and their children's and grandchildren's lives. It's going to be a different world, and it's going to happen in your lifetime. It may happen in the next 2 or 3 years.
Together. Hey folks, I want to introduce you to my friend Nate here, CEO at Interspire.
CEO or CEO?
CEO.
CEO. You know,
Yeah.
That's been done already. So, Gary Hirschberg, eat your heart out.
Anyway, a lot of you have been curious about what I've been up to, and this is it. Learning how to share my gifts. And you know I've got gifts. This guy recognized it as well.
Yeah. It's nice to have Dan on board, you know. He's a little bit crazy, but so far it's working out okay.
But aren't we all?
MZ Kliger and Phil Kliger for ShortStreamTV is the Monday morning show with your stay-at-home dad by his tip. I've said it before and I've said it again. Parm cheese, man. Parmesan cheese.
Ma.
You gonna do something cute?
No. Ma. Ma.
Hello.
Now for the fishing pole. Not a very fancy outfit, but the other Eskimo women seem to be catching plenty of fish. Here's the way it's done. It's a tom cod, which freezes almost as soon as it hits the ice. An average Eskimo family uses thousands of fish like this during a winter. Enough for today, so Kyrock puts the fish into a woven grass bag.